To Good Morning Football. We are live in New York City. Now, yesterday we brought you exclusive live coverage inside Coach's Breakfast in Orlando. Those guys, gave us a quote, but we wanted to do something a little bit different. We wanted to see if you can ID them by their coach speak. We're going to find out with a game of Who Said It. I have anonymous quotes here from the Coach's Breakfast, and I want Kay and Kyle to guess. Best out of 5 wins. So, in the event you guys do have a tie, we have a game breaker, a tiebreaker at the very end.
Physical challenge, like I had to beat.
It might be.
They're not going to be no tie.
They don't need to do ain't going to be no tie.
No.
All right, so now keep in mind, these coaches actually said this at the Coach's Breakfast. All right, so let's start this thing off. Number one, when asked about the new personalities on his team, this coach said, the main reason is these guys love football. They're about the right stuff. They're obviously very talented football players. We felt like if they came in, they'll fit with what we're trying to accomplish.
Okay. This is a good one to start with because I think I know it.
I mean, this is easy, Nate. Why don't you...
Okay. Kay decorated the board, and she's saying Gruden's son, which I'm going to assume is Sean McVay. Okay.
Coach of the year.
Okay.
Did you say McVay?
I did say McVay.
Okay.
I'll say it again.
I got Mick Slay.
Okay.
And I have my Dave Gettleman quote of the week up here. You don't quit on time.
All right. Well,
exactly right.
I feel like that is the most coach-speaky thing I've ever heard. It's either McVay or Gruden. It's one of those two for sure.
All right. Well, let's see who said it.
The main reason is these are guys that love football, they're about the right stuff, and they're obviously very talented football players. And we felt like if they came in, they'll fit with what we're trying to accomplish, and they fit within the framework of the scheme, especially when you talk about those 3 defensive players with the way that we want to operate defensively.
They fit in what we're trying to accomplish. Man, all I need is
They're grinders, man.
They're grinders,
Take this guy on my team any day.
Here we go. Number 2. Next up, when asked about his new quarterback's playmaking ability, this coach said, and I quote, he can run the zone reads, the RPOs, very exciting, the intermediate passes, the deep ball, and then obviously the ability to ad-lib. We make the plays and make the plays that aren't there and keep plays alive. Coaching him for the first time will be exciting.
I would think the guy who can do everything would be Garoppolo, but it's not coaching for the first time, Nate. Therein lies the rub.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to go.
I see you with a deep dive.
I got you.
I'm going to go Vance Desmond Joseph.
Okay. VDJ?
Talking about Case.
All right. Vance, okay.
Guys, happy to coach him. He's never coached him before, but he can do a little bit of everything. We saw that last year, good and bad.
I think I might have gotten mine wrong because my coach has technically coached this guy before. But I'm going to go with Mr. Thomas Bahama from the coach's pick, talking about Mr. Patrick Mahomes. So exciting, RPOs, he can do it all. Was it Big Red?
Okay, well, let's check it out. Who actually said that?
Come on, Tommy.
He can run the zone reads, the RPOs, very exciting. The intermediate passes, the deep ball, and then obviously the ability to ad-lib and make plays that aren't there are exciting, keep plays alive. So really, coaching him, I think, for the first time will be exciting because I don't think there's a limit right now on what he can do. I think he's got all the things you want a quarterback to be able to do.
See, here's the thing. You guys were thinking about the coach. You should have thought about the details in what the coach was saying about the quarterback. Alex Smith can do all those things,
Is there
right?
anything more Alex Smith than us not even thinking about Alex Smith?
Okay, it's perfect. We didn't even consider it once. I do have a question.
Yeah.
Jay Gruden, is that McVay's uncle? Is that how that would work in the family tree?
I think so.
John is his
He
dad.
doesn't talk like him, so
He really doesn't.
He sort of worked his way out of the circle.
It's crazy. You're right. All right.
Okay, so it's tied
Alex
up.
Smith.
You guys got the first one right, second one wrong. Here's the third one. When asked about the looming contracts that face the quarterback's contract situation, this coach said, yeah, I'm not going to talk about contracts and personal situations, so we'll just let that one go, along with all the other contract
That could
questions.
be a lot of people.
I tried to give you a little attitude.
Yeah, Nate, I think you aspired in this segment to not do impressions of these coaches. I think that aspiration fell a little short there.
I could have went all the way in on that one.
That's right.
All right, Kate, for the sake of the fairness, I want to make sure you are writing yours.
Okay.
Here we go. I did an illustration.
Oh, yeah. I think that's a chupacabra?
It's the Jabberwocky.
Okay.
Actually, no. It is my best goat drawing.
Okay.
See, I am not the goat of drawing, but that would be in this case pertaining to Mr. William Stephen Belichick.
Okay.
who stood for the breakfast. Standing breakfast. I think he was in the omelet line.
Okay, Billy Steve.
Breakfast.
And you're going
I'm going
with?
to go with Jason Calvin Garrett.
Oh, Calvin's his middle name. I knew
I
it.
think we're talking about Des here. He's being asked about it over and over again. He's just as sick of answering questions as we are having to ask them.
Okay, this is why you have to listen to how I tee it up. And I said contracts that face his quarterback's contracts. Wait, but that's okay. Let's see who said that.
Yeah, you know I'm not going to talk about contracts and personal situations, so we'll just let that one go, along with all the other contract questions.
Okay, all right. So
And
What are you
that is
saying?
his game.
Were you saying Belichick had a plate and he's just moving over slowly,
the camera
slowly to get to the waffle iron? I think that's a theory. You got to eat.
All right, so here we go. This is the last one, and what I'm going to do here is, Kyle, you're up 1. This one is worth 2.
Moneyball?
Let's go 3. Then you can win this.
Just making up rules as you go.
She can win it if it's 2 as well, Nate,
Yeah.
given that I have a
Me and
1-point
Kate,
lead.
We're not good at math.
Bad at math.
All right,
You don't know 2 plus 1?
Also bad at listening.
That's about. When that's about.
You're saying X equals whatever.
Okay,
is that algebra?
Princeton,
2
we
plus 1.
get it. You went to Princeton.
All right.
We
When
get
asked
it.
about
This coffee cup
refiguring
knows
the
what that is.
offense around his quarterback, when asked about refiguring the offense around his quarterback, okay, this is what he said. Yeah. It's important for us coaches to do what he does best. I always said that an offense should be what the quarterback does best, not whatever the playbook says. Offensively, obviously, we have the playbook in all of the installation, but that could all go out the window when we get our hands on him.
Get our hands on him.
What?
Okay.
It's very deep.
Again. All right.
It's a lot going on.
Okay.
Saying they got the playbook. We want our offense to fit our quarterback, but at the same time, we can cater our offense to him once we get our hands on him.
That's a lot of offense talk. That makes me think it might be an offensive-minded head coach. But I'm going to go the other
What do
way.
you got?
I'm going to go the ultimate defensive red ass. I'm going to go with Zimmer.
Oh.
He's getting a new quarterback. We haven't seen him yet. Maybe Zimmer? Is he there for us? What do you got out of
I'm going to go Sean. Doesn't have a middle name. That's weird. McDermott, because I feel like he hasn't coached A.J. McCarron.
That's a good point.
He has a playbook already from, his years coaching, but
Let's
maybe either that or a draft pick.
And the winner is?
But it's important for us as coaches to do what he does best. I've always said that your offense should be what the quarterback does best. It's not whatever the playbook says. So, obviously we've got the playbook in and all the installation, all that stuff, but that could all go out the window when we get our hands on him.
Well done, KB. That's what I'm talking about. Okay.
I'm not happy about it, but
Not
that's
happy.
just Mike Zimmer getting me back yesterday for saying he was Super Bowl or bust mode. So, Mike, I get it.
If anybody
All right.
missed that,
Well,
Mike Zimmer
cool.
did call out Adams for something on social media or something like that?
Okay.
I said that they were Super Bowl
I'm not
or
good at
bust.
math.
You're right.
but
And you are.
If we add up your wins and losses, you're still undefeated to me, okay?
It's because you're bad at math.
Exactly. All right. Well, listen, we'll do that again because we have much more quotes coming from these coaches. Now the owners are wrapping up things in Orlando.